the most trusted name in sports.
Welcome to This Week in Sports, the show about sports that happened this week. In typical This Week in Sports fashion, Bryce Harper signed a 13-year, $330 million contract as we were uploading last week's episode, so naturally we're covering it this week. Anyway, back to Bryce Harper. The Philadelphia Phillies have decided to celebrate this signing by rioting in the streets and climbing traffic lights. This goes to show that not even the giant red lights can stop the Philadelphia Phillies from wasting their money. Now this brings us to our three-point play. Three things that are somehow less of a waste of money than Bryce Harper's contract. Number one, the new foldable cell phone that goes for about $2,000 from Samsung. Number two, anything your girlfriend wants. And finally, number three, literally buying happiness. Well, now that we've covered the MLB extensively, we're going to move over to the NFL, where at the NFL Combine, Oklahoma quarterback Kyler Murray was measured at a short, stout 5 feet 10 inches tall. Now, if Kyler Murray is to make the NFL, which he's expected to go in the first round, he will become the second shortest thing in the NFL. Now, the shortest thing was the amount of time that the Philadelphia Eagles dynasty lasted, but that's another story. And finally, moving on from the NFL, but staying in the world of football, we have the AAF, Alliance of American Football. This football league is in its 5th week of the season, and if you forgot about that, don't worry, I did too. Now, for those of you who do not understand what the AAF is, I will explain it to you. The AAF is basically two inept teams playing against each other. So basically imagine the Notre Dame Fighting Irish playing against the Michigan Wolverines for the rights to play and lose by 27 in the college football playoff. That's basically the ineptitude you should expect in the AAF. Now remember, we are in fact the most trusted name in the sports world, so make sure to subscribe today because that's all we have for you. We'll see you next week on This Week in Sports, a show about sports that happened this week.
Now, I'm going to ask you a different question. What is your favorite food? Well, you may be finding yourself, pizza, ice cream, Well, I'm wondering how this is relevant to the video. Well, I would like to tell you it's not. I will say subscribe!